Guys, sorry, I'm back. I don't know what happened. My broadcast has disappeared. I'm an idiot, so I guess that's the problem. I was just playing some more Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, No Return game mode. It's a lot of fun. Um, Explosive arrow recipe. I think I buy that. And then I don't know. I'm gonna save just in case I can buy that. Make two of these, and then I'll make an explosive arrow. Nice, nice, nice. Um, I could get a scope. But damage for this would be good. Actually, stability first, because I need to get stability for all my guns. Buy fire rate for this. I don't want to buy fire rate for the revolver yet, because I don't think it's really worth it. Oh, I can play with Manny. Interesting. Yeah, I'll do that. Stealth kills boost some movement speed, so that's cool. Uh, after, I think I kind of want to do the lost level. I want to do the lost levels. I'm going to do that. Maybe I'm just going to, if I die as Lev, like early, then I'll do it. And if I, like, it's basically just after I play as Lev here, then I'll do a lot lost levels, and then I'll probably come back to play as Yara and do more of this game. No Return. There's a lot to do in this game. There's a lot of challenges and different skins you can get and everything. Headshot a grabbed enemy. Where are they? There you are. There we go. I like how Manny's just helping me out right now. Oh my god, it wrecked you. Hi. Oh god, I don't have anything. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Freaking needed that. So I got time to heal. Self kill time. Okay. I am just okay. I am just okay. I'm keep doing the run. Like I said, I'm gonna keep doing the run until I die, or I beat the run. That'll be good. Da 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 da.
Quiet now.
Yeah, it's all quiet because you're away from all the bad people. They really did well making this game mode. I have so many stuff I didn't get. I already got that. That's nice. Faster crafting would be good. Yeah. Yeah. Lev's getting all the good stuff. All his upgrades and everything. Guess I should buy a Molotov just in case. Buy some more of that. Buy that. I'll get stability for my, I forgot. I should have got stability for my bow, so I'll get it right now. I'm at Jackson now. Lev's out here traveling all the way to Wyoming to fight some people. Is it more Seraphites again, or is it infected? Probably Seraphites. Oh, Molotov rain. What? See, what is that? Is it like gonna start raining or something? That's what it is. Oh God, what the hell? Why? Why is this a good thing for me? What, do I have any gambits? I need some gambits, please.
We're coming for you.
Oh God. Jeez, that's scary. Horribly violent. That Molotov rain is terrifying. Stun 3 enemies by shooting below their knee. I can do that. That's not... I guess I can shoot them with the bow. Does that work? I'm gonna do it again. I wanna do it again. Oh God, I messed up. I messed up for real. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Why is there Molotov? Okay, well, at least I can play the lost levels now. Why is there Molotov rain? That's so lame. It's not even a fun mod, because you just have to deal with that while you did deal with other people. Yeah, I got a D. I got Yara too, so I can play as her after. Is it under extras or where is it under? What is it under? Here, I'm making of. Okay, which one I want to do? I want to do the Jackson party first. I guess there's. Oh, they have commentary. Nice. I like that. So you get to go through and they tell you like why they didn't have it in the game or something like that. Or they like what did they do for it? I don't know. I mean, that's cool. That's a fast start time.
You're about to play an unfinished level from The Last of Us Part 2.
Neil Druckmann.
The reason we added this section is there are a few sequences, and we picked the 3 of the best ones, that we cut from the game. You know, often we build a game that's much bigger than what ends up being the final product. They were months away from being finished, but we wanted to give you an insight of what it's like when we built the game, because often we have this whole thing constructed and it doesn't have final art or audio or dialogue. And here you get to see the building blocks of what it's like when we first string a bunch of these levels together. This is the intro to the first deleted level, and this one is the roughest of the 3. We wanted to show more of how Jackson operates. So this is the festival where Ellie ultimately kisses Dina. This sequence would have come very late in the game as a flashback sequence while you're in the farm with Dina. And we wanted to show what is the rest of Jackson doing, and wanted to put on the stick, make it interactive. So you could see when you're outside, there are all these almost like carnival games that you can play. You could mix drinks. You could play with these kids that are playing a sort of clicker Marco Polo, sit down and listen to conversations. And all the different interactions were first or second pass.
My power's going to go off because it's snowing probably.
There, but nothing is final.
My lights are flickering.
While we were very excited by this sequence, it's pretty fun and lighthearted. It just slowed things too much as we're barreling towards the end of the story at this point. So again, reminder, rough, missing audio, missing animation, missing gameplay tweaks, missing dialogue, but pretty representative of what it would have been. So enjoy.
Okay. Oh, it's Ellie. That's weird. It doesn't like it has subtitles obviously, but it doesn't actually have her talking. Because again, they say that they wouldn't have audio and stuff ready. This is a deleted level. Oh, it's so smooth and fast and everything.
Originally, this level was going to transition us to farm. We would go all the way through to the dance where Ellie and Dina share their first kiss. Then we would play through farm, and when Ellie plays the guitar at night, she would remember the Seth incident. So, the opening for this was a little tricky. We needed it to match at least a little what you might expect emotionally coming from prior beats, because we were already purposefully disorienting you in time and space. Remember, you just came from this huge fight. To jump straight into it would have been a little too jarring. After some back and forth, we rooted it in Ellie's nerves, calling back to her hands shaking in the theater. But this time, for a much more innocuous reason we'll find out later. She's nervous because she has a crush on Dina, who is the only reason why she's here at the dance.
Okay, let's see this one.
Something we really wanted to do was highlight the way their lives had turned upside down since she went down this path. We had this idea of recontextualizing all of our usual gameplay mechanics that were designed for really violent ends. The workbench, door bashes, throwable weapons, and even the infected, which is my personal favorite. Peppered throughout the level are moments of levity or shared history, all the while seeing how happy and mundane they all were before her huge revenge odyssey. It is not a festival without one of these throwing games. This one, of course, uses our throwable system where you're often chucking explosive things or stunning things, but for a more wholesome purpose, although some people take this game really seriously. A fun aspect of this is if you did well, you could win a toy here. Ellie would place it in her pocket. If you had done this, you'd find the toy with JJ, the baby, later back at the farm. When we cut this, the toy made it through anyway because it was so cute. It is the same one you see on the tractor at the farm. Ollie the elephant.
Aww.
The makeup artist is pretty simple. It's one of those little in-game scenes we peppered in to make it feel like Ellie had roots in the town.
This is fun.
Ellie, our writer, mentioned that in her mind, an ex-girlfriend of Ellie's tattooed her arm to cover up her scar. So we figured this might be the only time you get to see that. We wanted to hint at it and allude to it and make it feel like there had been so much more that had been happening and so much more that Ellie threw away.
I don't know. I don't really understand. I mean, I guess I kind of understand why they didn't have it in the final game, but I kind of wish they did because this is kind of fun.
This is one of my favorite sections because I think that it achieves both the slice of life aspect of Jackson,
The clicker
while
game.
also being a stark reminder of how dark the world that they live in really, really is. To attract attention and curiosity, one of the kids was supposed to make this adorable, messed up little clicker impression, and the others would giggle. We tried a version where if you got close enough, the kid might try to follow you a little before turning back. Since clickers are blind and move by echolocation, for this game of messed up tag, Ellie must close her eyes and listen for when the children give themselves away.
Oh, that's funny. She's acting like a clicker.
These kids are in relative safety. They still grow up with the dangers of clickers and runners, and all those lessons would embed themselves in the games that they play. When the festival got cut, they tried to preserve this moment and move it to the front of the game where the snowball fight is, as a tutorial. However, being in the headspace of a clicker doesn't really teach you how to deal with that. Eventually, it evolved, and they instead made the snowball fight, which was, I think, way more effective. For me,
I like that.
it's character
fun.
illuminating that not only does Ellie know this game, she plays along. There's a familiarity with the kids that's really nice to see, especially because it's such a difference from the Ellie we see later, who has a sort of hollow normalcy that she's trying to get with JJ, but kind of fails.
It's fun that they're playing the clicker game. Oh, I can play this. Step aside, people. Here I go. How do I win this? Cool. Look at me go. There's something over here I can look at.
We use our workbench a lot to make a lot of things. That
Oh, this is the mixing drink thing.
Here, we had the silly idea of using the same field.
I would make
giving
it
back the
tequila.
Same animations, using the exact same UI.
Or I mean add tequila, so I mean not make it tequila.
Like the workbench, you could pick your base, and then you could add something to it. And at the time, we had some different reactions from Ellie based on how strong you chose to make the drink. Something we wanted to prototype, though, before it got cut, was picking up some ingredients around to add, like a lime or maybe a bottle of someone's favorite whiskey or salt.
That's fun.
Upgrades. We also toyed with having Ellie carry around the drink you made and occasionally sip it, psyching herself up to go talk to Dina inside because she's nervous. It got too noodly, though, because she would need to keep placing it somewhere before she did anything, so it would have ended up more trouble than it was worth.
Sit down by the fire. Is this like, okay, this is just sit down. Is there anything here?
There's a hidden spot at the back that was just a bit of fun. It was highlighting Jackson's normalcy with something we would find in a real world. In the back, you would find teenagers finding some alone time with each other.
Oh,
in a
I get
dark
it.
corner of a party.
That's
It was
funny.
rewarding the player for peeking into a hidden corner, but ultimately redirecting them back to the festival. We also had versions of them smoking weed here, despite Maria's consternation, probably having gotten it from Eugene.
I mean, that's fun. Did I find all the secrets? I don't I kind of again I understand why they took it out because there's certain reasons behind it. They just explained why, but it's so fun. And there's Maria. I would like playing this in the original game. Hey Maria, and then she goes in to see. Oh, there's Tommy. She goes in to see Dina. Or is this gonna stop? Because it's a lot. Because that's when the level ends. Yeah, it's gonna end. Okay. I like that. That's nice, fun. I feel like they could have had that in the original. The sewer mode, okay. Okay, then we're gonna have Neil talk again. I could just skip the introduction video if I wanted to, but I want to listen to it. Seattle sewers.
In this second deleted level, which is an extended sequence of the sewers in Seattle, this comes on the heels of where Ellie goes into a building and she survives an attack by stalkers and gets thrown out of a window and gets swept away by the current. And then we cut this section that used to be there in the final game. Now you will get to play it. So this was a way to get a bit more interesting puzzles, interesting traversal, figure out how Ellie can navigate the sewers with the fighting current. Ultimately, with a lot of these levels and these sequences, the reason why we cut them were for pacing purposes. But here it is for you in this very kind of raw form.
Okay.
Part of it will feel finished. Parts of it will feel like assets are missing as far as audio, animation won't be final. But it's a glimpse into what a game looks like when it's months away from finishing. Enjoy.
So the sewer, because we only... Oh, look at the scenes part. So this is like literally right after we fight the stalkers. I do remember this from the... Like, I don't remember, like, this, like, because, like, I can't even speak. I remember, the section that he's talking about, like, right here, but it was short, and it was just, like straight into fighting the Seraphites, but this time we're actually gonna, like, go around the sewers trying to find where we have to go. So it's a little bit changed, which I like that. I feel like this part, I understand why they got rid of it, because some people probably wouldn't like having to do that. Oh yeah, this is different. This is a lot different. Yeah, that's a lot different. She still hits her head there. I mean, this is actually fun.
Okay. Okay. Fuck Seattle. Okay. Where the hell am I?
The ladder acts as an immediate goal for the player, but being able to climb out is not going to be so easy. To keep levels interesting and engaging, we alternate between positive and negative values the player experiences. Here, it's a positive to have found the ladder, but then a negative to discover it's not the solution. But then another positive to identify the next short-term goal of the doorway. By alternating between these opposing values, we give players what they expect, but not how they expect it.
Oh, I can just crawl over. I was so confused.
This level, internally known as Find Nora, was quite long in duration as we had to make Ellie traverse a far distance to the opposite side of downtown Seattle. The sewer section was originally longer than what we released the game in.
Ow.
Approximately 10 minutes more.
Well, I got hurt.
This was one of the few areas of the game that used water flow as part of a traversal puzzle. The player has to go upstream to use the current to get to the platform to reach the other side. We mostly cut this mechanic game-wide, however it remained in essence in the section swimming to the aquarium as Ellie, when you were avoiding the waves. When players reach the doorway and enter into the room, they're faced with a dead end. The real reason
I get it.
in the
Okay.
room is that on the reversal, when exiting back out of the doorway, players are faced with the route onwards. A pipe that they'd not been able to see when they were swept past it on the way in, and something that was hidden from view when on the side platforms. The intention here being that the only option is to go off the standard path in order to search for a way out.
Get me the hell out of here.
See, this wouldn't be that bad. I guess it would make it the Find North section a little bit longer, but this is fun.
We also used light to indicate to the player that they were heading in the right direction. At each turn, however, we blocked the direct route forward. Players would know that they just have to keep finding alternative paths, promoting those feelings of being desperate and trapped.
This is fun. I would have been okay with this in the original. I mean, this is...
We slowly introduced the player
Still
to
cool,
climbing
but...
into smaller pipes and crouching in these tight spaces.
Oh,
This is
jeez.
to build up to and encourage
Keep going up
the
and
player
up.
to climb into such a small pipe that they'd have to be crawling on their stomach, which is something that the player previously may not have recognised as a playable space, let alone the desired route they need to take. We added a tiny space just to reward the player's exploration with a pickup item, and we made sure it was something that made sense that you'd find in this area. A canister and all the garbage that had been
Is it
washed
below
into
it?
the sewers from the surface.
Yeah. I was like, if it was above it, I couldn't get to it. So now I have to crawl by my stomach in that frickin' thing in there? That's scary.
We loved the idea of making Ellie prone through a tiny, dirty pipe in order to get out, as it was a great opportunity to use our prone mechanic.
Where's your shit,
The
Ellie?
unique camera setup was created to support crawling in these pipes, as the standard prone camera is much higher above the player. We also created custom collision in order for Ellie to manoeuvre in these tight spaces easily. Initially, the oblong collision capsule around a character caused issues crawling around corners. We put extra effort into the custom corner collision so the movement experience is as smooth as the main game. In order for the player to feel cramped, claustrophobic and desperate, we'd been enforcing the traversal mechanics that allow for a tight environment which promote
Can't go through there.
We introduced the use of the squeeze through so that we can keep the player feeling enclosed and tight, but without repeating the same geometry. Here we change from low ceilings with wider walls to high ceilings and tight walls to change up the spatial pacing and keep the level from repeating itself.
Designing claustrophobia. At least I don't have claustrophobia.
Shitty place to die.
Yeah, it would be. I would not want to die in a sewer that's this tight. Probably also smells like what you just said.
The water line much higher here, so players had to swim through this tight tunnel. However, from watching user test feedback, it was occasionally causing people to discount the route entirely and turn back on themselves. So to avoid any risk of this happening in the final game, we present a lower water level so the tunnel is easy to see and commit to using. Although this isn't as impactful without the prone swim, it's the better decision as it means a smoother experience for the player with no backtracking frustration. As we surface from the water and over the crest of the slope, we reveal what's further in this tunnel. A clicker that sprouted and
that's
fungus has grown on the
gross.
sides of the pipe. It was great to see people who user tested this area becoming increasingly worried as we forced the player to squeeze past the fungus and inches away from the clicker's face, all the time not being sure whether the clicker might be alive or attack them. Although we aren't as cruel as to force a clicker attack in such close proximity, we do have a payoff for this moment. This clicker momentarily turned into Joel to show Ellie's PTSD from what happened to Joel at the start of the game. Ultimately, we decided to save
it's
the player
horrible.
from the farm level, as it was more impactful there because it could become the centrepiece of that experience. Whereas in the sewers, we weren't able to make it as much of a narrative point and give it the breathing room and reaction time that it deserves, given the tight space.
Yeah, I kind of understand why they got rid of that. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Jeez, that's scary. I understand that. Why they got rid of that part. Because they wanted to save that for the farm. But I feel like they also could have had
In the
that.
final section, we eventually opened you out into a wider area as you traverse through such tight spaces leading up to this. So changing the environmental pacing makes it begin to feel like we're coming to the end of Ellie's
Is this the
routine.
right way, or is
An earlier
it?
iteration used the current that we'd shown at the start for slightly tougher
Oh, no, it's
traversal
locked.
puzzle to
Okay.
include the sewers.
I was like, I remember it being locked on the other part. Oh, wait. Am I able to go through here?
If the player attempted to jump into the water, they were not able to swim across the ladder due to the water's speed. But instead, they had to traverse the pipe running along the top of the space in order to get across
There we
the
go.
water.
So it is kind of like the final version. Oh, is this when they... Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I freaking knew it. God.
This is the first time we get to see stalkers that are embedded into the walls. So this optional room is a nice little early extra that the player gets if they explore. We also use the pickups to lure players over to be close enough to trigger the stalker's attack. And this caused quite a few jump scares with user testers who played our game.
Yeah, I
before
remember that.
release.
I kind of had it. I got jump scared too. If I can remember, I think. Can I? There we go. Okay, so this over there. So this is basically like the final version right here, because like basically the original game had the first little part cut out. This is where you would end up normally in the final version, I think.
Using this pipe was retained in the iteration we shipped with, as it's the last of the extreme methods Ellie has to undergo in order to escape the sewers, and what she will go through in her pursuit of revenge. The last ladder climb is quite lengthy, and although we could have trimmed it down to a shorter climb, we liked how this last segment of the journey built anticipation for whether there was success at the that exits out into the subway station, which is how it connects in the final game. Ellie then has to find her way to the hospital from here, crossing paths with the scars for the first time.
Oh, I missed one of the things. Shoot. I don't really care actually, but I mean I do care, but I don't understand what I miss. But that was I assumed since it was the last ladder that it would be like another thing I could find. I guess I'll do the last one. I'll find it on my own time, probably. Because I don't really feel like doing that part again, like on a stream. Probably just in some certain area that I didn't go to. I just missed it probably.
For this third and final deleted level, what we call the boar hunt sequence.
The boar.
A sequence pretty late in the game. It was right.
I remember
after
Ellie writing about this,
Seattle
that she
Abby
heard like
sequence where,
Joel
Abby spares
when she
Ellie.
was killing it.
And then we wanted to come back into Ellie's story, but keep it a bit mysterious of how much time has passed, where is Ellie now. So we're coming in on Ellie, and she's following a trail of blood. And we wanted to mirror, in a way, the deer hunt sequence from the first game, but this time do it with a boar. And there's something with Ellie that now she can't let go of this violence. She's pursuing it, even against this innocent animal. This was another opportunity to show how the violence that Ellie has experienced, the violence that she witnessed being afflicted onto Joel, is still sticking with her, and she's still experiencing these PTSD moments. This was a sequence that was pretty far along and was cut pretty late in production. Parts of it are still really rough, but the gameplay, the building blocks were all there. I think you'll have fun to see, like, again, a rough, unfinished sequence that you can play. You can see all the way to the end, and including a cinematic that we end up cutting. And the remnants of the sequence ended up being mentioned in Ellie's journal.
Exactly.
So this part of the story that we developed still made its way into the game as kind of optional stuff that you could read about, but here you get to experience it. So as a reminder, this is pretty rough, months away from being finished, but you get to see it now.
Okay. So yeah, like I was remembering, this is the boar hunt sequence.
Where are you?
This is a weird gun.
So the boar hunt was one of the hardest levels for me to work on. It was a huge challenge with the systems that we had, and we kept trying, but it never felt quite right. Originally, the level happened after the Jackson Festival, which also got cut, but before Farm. Once the festival got cut, it became the prologue to Farm. The intended experience is that we jump forward in time after the fight with Abby in the theater. We don't know where Dina is. We likely assume she's dead because she was just bleeding out. Ellie is alone. Her hair is short. So maybe this is the future or the present. And she's hunting. Hunting who? Abby still?
No, it was definitely not Abby, so. So where was I? Over here? Where did I start? I'm trying to remember where I need to go. Here we go. So I started here. So probably need to go keep following it. I just want to make sure I don't miss another one of the commentary things. But I missed one the last time. There's another one right here.
In early iterations of the fight, it was more arena-like. The player slowly whittles down the boar's health. Ellie gets more visceral and more vicious. We get a little worried about her. As the boar gets weaker, more panicked, more feral, and we start feeling sympathetic to the boar, was the hope. In all of these iterations, especially of these wider areas, it required custom AI and scripting to make sure it continued to feel organic as an animal, but we really needed it to do specific stuff. It needed to be able to close distances really, really quickly. It needed to charge to attack, but we wanted the feeling of hunting, so we needed to track it down from afar. And we also needed to discourage the player from attacking the boar when it's that close, or it would kind of turn into this melee kerfuffle. How do we do this in our world while keeping the boar believable? We must have gone through 5 or 6 iterations of the boar fight and all, and every single time it changed pretty drastically. We split it into clear phases, where one was like all long range. We tried another where you're getting close and you get to jump on it quite literally. You're jumping off of a rock to attack it. And then finally, we tried a bunch where you almost sort of go around a bunch of trailers and try and wrestle it. We uncovered after some time that taking down a boar over several phases felt very laborious and a little dramatic. It was comically long, it felt too boss-like, a little too gamey. We decided to cut the first few phases, and we opted for a cold open after the boar had already been hurt off-screen. So that allowed us to focus on feeling like we're closing in on prey and to introduce the boar when it was at its most dangerous. Already hurt, already feral, much too close for comfort. And so the thinking was it would bring us more into Ellie's mindset. Is this really hunting for food, or is she hunting for some other reason?
It's hunting for some other reason, because she would not be hunting for food, because they don't need food. They have their own food at their farm.
The gas station was built to highlight the boar's destructiveness. Since it's cramped, the boar feels larger.
Get in there.
We also feel trapped with it, though perhaps it's trapped with us. When it charges, it gets to us quickly.
I'm just looking around to see if there's any missing commentary that I hidden, but I think it's inside the gas station.
Listening became more important, as well as moving around slowly so it didn't hear you. Could you spot it before it saw or heard you? And could you get a shot off quickly enough so you could dodge out of the way? Or is the shot worth the cost after? It feels like
God.
By the end of the fight, everything would likely be in shambles. The boar would burst through the back, and Ellie would follow it and finally enact revenge.
Yeah, I could see that animation was a little bit weird, but that's because it's not finished.
Got you.
Ow. God. That's scary.
It's over. No
There we go.
run.
So I shot it a couple times. Is there anything? I don't think there's anything else in here, right? If there is, I'm gonna be really angry that I missed it. Don't think there is. Oh, that's sad. Okay, here it is.
The boar kill was supposed to be anything but glorious. With the boar whimpering at the back of the gas station after Ellie's relentless hunt. After this, hearing the drone that we kind of come to associate with Ellie's trauma, we would hard cut to the stream where she's...
Why? I thought I could that sucks. Is she gonna hear Joel screaming? Oh God, what the heck? That's horrible. No, no, no. Oh God. Yeah, that's really bad. Kind of understand why they didn't have that now. I can watch behind the scenes. Oh wait, I don't think I really need to watch that. I don't really need to watch that. I guess I just play more No Return. Nothing really else to do. Play with Yara this time, though. Oh, it's a pair. Okay, so she has... I was going to say is Yara, but she has Lev with her. So it's a little bit different. So like it's always like she always has someone with her. So it's different than just... What? Well, how does it work, though? Oh, I guess it's just her? Oh, so her arm's fine now. So it's just like before her arm got broken? Yes. It's probably easier for her now since that she has someone with her. Because some of the other times you don't get an ally with you, so you just have to do it on your own. But this time, she always has someone with her. But she doesn't have to do it on her own. The lost levels were fun though, I like that.
We're coming for you. This way.
We're coming for you. No thanks. Oh god. Oh hi. Thank you. Got my gambit. Oh, thanks, love. Oh, God. Okay, well, I didn't get the extra kill, but I still killed someone else. I think I did pretty well. Hobby a B. Yeah, I got a B. Cool. Alright, I gotta play 2 more encounters to get Mel. Miss Cobley, after, like I keep saying this, I'm just gonna keep doing the runs until I die, and then I'll just go back and start a new run of a different character. Because I really want to see if I can actually get to a final boss again. Because the last time I got to a final boss again was with... I think it was... Was it Jesse or was it... I forget who it was. It was someone like Jesse or maybe it was Tommy or something. But I beat the original one with Ellie and I didn't ever get back to getting a boss fight, which sucks. But yeah. Buy the holster. It's good enough. And I might as well just get a melee weapon. I guess I should just buy stability immediately for my pistol, because I really need that. And then I'll buy recoil. I saw some people complaining that they didn't have the remastered version on PS4, but it's literally made for PS5, so I don't know why you're complaining. Which one do I do then? Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. This one has stuns restore melee ability, and it's an assault. This one is a holdout. I do get more stuff for doing more parts, so I'll do that. Holdouts are not the worst. I really don't like the hunted ones because that's kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. Especially the infected ones because of how many things happen. Is this infected? I didn't check. I know we have to survive until a certain time, but what's the enemy that I have to deal with? Because if it's infected, I'm not going to have fun. Because they're very hard to deal with because they swarm you. Kill enemies with 3 different weapons. Okay.
Over here. Okay.
It's infected. Oh god, I freaking miss. God, I need to hit somebody with my melee. There we go. Sorry, Lev. Accidentally shot you in the head. Lev got shot in the head. Oh god. My aim is Garbo. Okay, there's a shambler. Ah. The shambler damaged you. Don't you dare touch my brother. Oh god. Oh god. Lev, you good? Get away from him! Okay, it's the last one is a shambler. Bye. I got a trophy because Love didn't take any damage. Cool.
Nice work.
You're welcome, brother. That was fun. See, the holdout ones aren't that bad. I really don't like the hunted ones because those are kind of tedious. The assault ones are like okay, because it's just waves, so you have to kill like 4 of them, and you can like wait like 15 seconds. But the hunted ones, you just survive 2 minutes, and they have like millions of them rushing at you all at once. It's kind of crazy. I got A rank for that. Nice. Okay, almost got Mel. Gotta go do one more. So luckily I always had Lev with me, so that's fun. Don't have to worry about should I go with an ally or what should I do.
Okay.
I didn't get any parts. Why don't I have no parts? Okay, there we go. I forgot that I have to go into my inventory to do that. Lev fights more aggressively and kills more often. Okay. That's cool. Yeah. A shotgun. And I will not buy anything else because I want to save. My stability and my sniper. I don't really need the shotgun because I like to get stability for the shotgun, but I haven't used that yet. So I want to use stuff I use often. Okay, and then this one, office. Oh, this is the hunted one. I don't like this area. This area is very cramped. God, I have some weird mod thing. Melee kill 2 enemies. Okay, well, I wish I had a frickin' thing on me. Melee weapon. Wish I bought one. There we go. So are these in... Okay, they're infected.
Come on.
Unfortunately, during hunt, you can't really be stealthy because they immediately know where you are, which kind of sucks. There we go. Okay, now I'm good. Pause at those. Oh! Oh god, oh god. That actually scared me so bad. Hi. Oh, that's Lev. That's Lev. Lev, get away from the clicker. God, can you back off? Lady, back off. Oh god. They're scary. They're scary. They're scary. They're scary. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Lev, I told you to go away from the clicker. Okay, it wasn't the clicker, but you're good, brother. I need to heal up. Oh, frickin' me! I should have kept healing. I got 12 more seconds. Okay, good. You got an extra kill. Good, 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 good. Goody goody gumdrops. I feel like I got like a B, maybe? Yep, I was gonna say I probably got B. Okay, Mel's unlocked. Complete a Seraphite encounter as Yara. I can do that. I can do that. Is if I can get one, hopefully. Because I feel like those are kind of hard to get. Oh, my ear is itchy. Probably from wearing the headset. Revolver. What capacity for my... I haven't got capacity. I feel like capacity for my pistol will be good too. There we go. Probably could also got damage too. I can hold so much more shots. Okay. Coolio. Where am I going now? I need to find a Seraphite one. Here we go. I guess I can just do that. Because this one... Oh, actually, this one is better for me, though. This is a capture one, though. I don't really like that. I guess I have to, but I don't know. I haven't successfully done a capture segment yet. But I know I have to go get it to a safe, and I have to unlock one, I think. You open the safe. So that's it? Just open the safe? Do I have to just open the safe and survive? Kill an enemy away without taking any damage. That's very hard to do.
Ready? Downed one.
Okay, I need to get over to there. I don't think this is the right time to do that. Yeah, I already took damage. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I need to heal. Come on, Lev. Get out of the way.
Don't let her escape!
Nice.
Whoa.
Okay. Nice. That was actually worth it. Yeah, I feel like that one is too hard to do what I had to do here because all of them spawned in the same area and I couldn't, like... I mean, technically I could have, but it would be really hard. Would have been really difficult. I missed all that stuff that was sitting right there. Hate that. Well. Defeat 3 Seraphite brutes. That's scary. Okay. I'm just gonna keep playing, like I said, until either I die or I beat the final boss. So, let's see. I think I'm on one of the last ones too.
Let her light guide us through the storm.
It's very helpful to have Lev with me, though. I love that. And I can make him be more lethal now. Momentum, Coolio, momentum duration, nice, and more health. Love that. Such a good little tree right there. I'm gonna use the health. Because I'm gonna need it. I'm just gonna buy damage for the revolver. Because I'm gonna need it. I wish I was gonna buy stability, but I need to buy damage right now because this revolver needs to do a lot more damage than it's doing for me. I got no ammo for it. I could buy a bow and I could buy ammo for my shotgun. Definitely gonna buy ammo for the shotgun because I need that. Silencer recipe. Okay, can I afford that? Yeah, I can. I think I can. Oh no, I can't. Frick me. Well, I got the bow at least. Oh, I don't really need it though because Lev has one. Dang. I didn't really need it. Guess I can reload. So I have to do... Okay, yeah, so one of the last ones. This one and then the final boss. Hopefully I won't die. One second, I need to talk. I'm gonna end the stream after this, I think, or I'm just gonna pause it, but not really reason to pause it. Do a successive melee kill with momentum. Okay. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. There we go. God, that's scary.
So, what next?
The good thing about the wave mode is that if you don't get the gambit on the first wave, you can do it on the next wave. Oh god. Oh, okay. Okay. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm ready to go back to the lobby. I'm going to eat some dinner. I got Mel too, so when I play again, then I can play as her. How long are we streaming? Yeah, about an hour. That's probably good. Where's Mel? Well, she's a healing upgrade. That makes sense because she's a nurse, so or a doctor. What do you want to call her? I think she's a doctor because I think she used to be a nurse and became a doctor. I think or something. Maybe she's always been a nurse. Who knows? I have almost everyone unlocked besides Manny. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end it right here. This is a good place to end our stream. I was gonna record, so basically it would have been about like I guess 3 to 4 hours. That's how long it would have been normally. But since my stream died before, I had to do a new one. But if you guys like the stream, make sure to hit like button, hit subscribe button below because really help me out. And I'll see you guys in the next stream if I do another one. I think I probably will because I can play more, get more upgrades, maybe just play some of the story because I don't really need to play the entire story again on my channel. But I can at least show off the story and see like the new stuff in it and everything, and see like the horrible cutscenes that are gonna look even worse. But if you guys liked the video, like I said, just hit the like button, subscribe button for me. I'll see you in the next one. Adios, people.